runs for them for years to come.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Ready?
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and the Pop will have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Going for it on fourth down. It's Ritter. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had three other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought two of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10.
At their own 21.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Now Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
A give to Etienne running right.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
The Jaguars at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Heard a few naysayers talking when the Jaguars signed Kirk to a massive 4-year deal, but you don't hear many of those voices anymore. Not after over 1,100 yards and 84 catches. He's living up to the contract, and a good pick up there for a first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete to Hollins.
18 yards the gain for number 18.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The way to execute a run blitz there, they guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Ritter.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
This one complete to Scott Miller. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Robinson.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And with a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
And And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Hurry!
Ritter on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Let's go!
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left.
Steal! Check steal! Ball red.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And that is incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Ritter on the 4th down try.
This one is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So a tough pill to swallow there. Would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Another tote for ETN.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 23. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a 1st down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
This pass is caught by London.
A very solid gain of 27.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
This is caught. It's Kirk.
Through the middle of the field. How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference
Both
on
these
the
teams
scoreboard.
get a chance to dry
it's time
out.
now to
Maybe change their cleats if need be.
Orlando,
But
Florida, and
halftime's
check
just
in with
about
Jonathan
over.
Coachman
Time to get back to it.
at REA
And for the call of
Sports
the second half,
Report.
here's
Coach.
Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Lisa 24. 11.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Handoff running left is ETN.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
11, add it. Hey,
now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close, that's a big deal.
The next new kicker for 2023, Brandon McManus, on from field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be 15-1-yard attempt. And this one is this good. You and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there.
you got to take it when you can.
And because he couldn't hit the
Long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson.
now inside the 25. Robinson. His 5th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are extra point this ball game.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw him that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Now from the kicking team here, extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And that's complete. Because that's a good kick. Yeah, it's not walking. Instead they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, we played it now. The ball's As opposed to just lining up in the two and saying you're going to go for two. You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 and 2. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal on their last drive. We can look at the scoreboard. They would be in the lead if they had that three. No doubt there's those defensive line coaches intimidating teams, using force, beating to the pocket. In this case, it's about creating turnovers. Speed things up here. Guaranteed that folks listening with the idea of making up ground doing third down management. Not a big third down play in order to pick up the yards needed. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to a touchdown. Not a great one for either side of the ball. The defense gave up those 2 tries, but they did take care of the football and do better in this possession. Certainly a tough stretch. Really tough spot there. Here's Lawrence, escaping the pressure right. Decent usage. They're lining up getting to the head. Tucking it
Fast continues. Here's another interception.
Trying to stop him. But let me for a second. Let me take that back real quick.
They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what
they're thinking right now. Line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. that right.
Joe Smith, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown. And another lead.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league.
Second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year was a rookie if he would have worked his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass. I think you're right about now. We're seeing it grow up right in front of our eyes because when it was his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. They continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This taking it at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Here he goes onside. He might score.
He will score. Touchdown.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep working for him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I don't challenge him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just able to learn when he gets a full-headed steak, and he got a full-headed steak there. So now the other return teams out there still trying to duplicate what they just saw. Patterson can bring this down to the end zone.
Able to get this to the main team.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Whatever adjustments they made in intermission, they're working because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking. And you know me really well, a lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just executed better. But in this case, I think you're right. They look so much sharper, so much better.
Obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now. And motion to the tight end. Second down throw coming for Ritter.
That's the last play you want to see holding the quarterback, Desmond Ritter. So as the medical staff takes a look, he'll step aside.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at the own 40-yard line.
You're not going to get rich going against this guy. He's got that too good. And this is now a second interception of the ball game.
If I'm running the offense, I got to tell my guys, you got to go for it in the other corner.
This throw will take it into the end. Takes us to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards to stand pick for the Jaguars. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. First down, Lawrence.
The way things are going, I'm going to put it in the defense here. You're not getting the ball back in. So the fourth situation.
incomplete. A misconnection there. He's in on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not really big.
They need to make a play. That one was right there taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game. From the gun on third and onwards.
Finds his tight end Ingram. Ballers all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
First and goal. Touchdown. 18-point conversion here.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively,
They can't have their head right here. They should have a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play. So here we go now. It's the Jaguars will go for 2. They'll try it.
After the touchdown, they'll kick this one away. From his end zone,
Here's Patterson. Offense out there for their next drive. I'm curious to see Trevor on the play calling on this drive. Last time, Anderson led to a touchdown. Here we are. Very close, one score game.
Second and 7. Option left and Little keeps it.
Miscommunication. It's supposed to call a
Take it down inside the 10. Clock keeps rolling. His defense right now backed up and runs another touchdown. They've got guys in trouble. Now it's the desperation.
The pressure from multiple positions is brings up 4th. So here we go.
Maybe the biggest hit of the game. 4th down. The Grizzlies making the 5-point cushion.
This one through the post, but now there is a penalty.
he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And kind of really going on right now. The thing is just
Holding the three to keep this game.
Get down.
This is first and 10. Here's Lawrence. Allow him to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth. And you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you? Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Lawrence. To get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now, Lawrence. Touchdown right. That's an automatic flag. Yeah, you don't just lose a fight, you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away. Back to throw, Lawrence.
That's going to change things in a
And now they're on the move. Plenty of time and two timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. He's back to throw. Deep to the field. Yeah, you identified that because most people win winning plays with the offense trying to get it done. Maybe finish things off. Oh, yardage on this down. On third down, they're going to option.
That is free at the 35. Who may go? And he's across
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by Crew would have been good. And that makes it a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Crew to kick off. And will not get a chance to return this one and slay back to the end zone for a touchback. Interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is complete. Clock shows just 14 seconds left. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50.
So what do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number.
Not in this league. But a drop over 50%, that just tells me that the defense they spent a lot of extra time on game films. They came up with a really good plan. To drop it away this time. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the game, Charles. Another expanded information coming out there like a good second. And that looks to be a victory. And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we don't talk about just making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week, often still holds. You have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do a little bit better.